Thank you all for joining us here today. You are really in for a treat. We have some great presentations for you, and you are going to be able to take away from here some information and ideas that you are going to take back into your lives. An interesting thing happens when we do these sorts of things. We go to these sorts of events where we hear all kinds of interesting things and we think, this is so great and I can't wait to get started, and you know what? I'm going to decide that I'm going to do something. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to venture into an area that I had before been a little afraid to venture into. And then our life takes over, and we don't necessarily do the things that we said we were going to do. That's usually how it is with goal setting, right? We set the goal, and that's about it. Goals that aren't tethered to a plan don't go anywhere. They don't happen. So I'm going to ask you, as you go through today and you hear this information that is going to be so valuable for you in your life, that when things resonate with you and you think, wow, that is really something that I want to make sure I take hold of, something that I grasp, something that I do, that you commit to yourself that you're also going to create the plan for making that happen. You may not create that plan here today, but when you leave, sit down with yourself and say to yourself, this is what I want to accomplish, and this is by when I want to accomplish it, right? We have to sort of put a stake in the ground and say, this is when I want to have this thing done. And then set that plan in motion. And sometimes it's valuable to grab onto an accountability partner, someone who supports you, someone who believes in you, someone who wants to help you be as successful as you want to be. So you grab onto them and you say, this is my plan, not just this is my goal, this is my plan. And I'd like you to take that journey with me and hold me accountable to that so I can be sure I actually reach it. That's when a goal actually becomes a thing, right? There may be people in your life who are not necessarily so supportive. Maybe they're naysayers. Maybe you have a couple naysayers in your head. And that is all about, when it's other people as naysayers, that's all about them. It's not about you. They're not really saying, you can't do that thing. What they're really saying is, that scares me. Okay? When the naysayers are in your head, you're saying to yourself, that scares me. So I'm going to ask you to also suspend the naysayers. Give them the day off. If you can, give them the year off, right? Stick them in a corner, put them in a drawer. You can always pull them out again if you miss them. I don't think you're going to, but you know, they're there and they will be there. And give yourself the opportunity to really absorb what you learn today, what you hear today, and what resonates with you, embrace and adopt. Okay? I want to read a poem to you that I heard a couple months ago that really struck me, and I want to share it with you as we enter into today. It's by Aaron Hansen, and it goes like this. There is freedom waiting for you on the breezes of the sky. And you ask, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? What if you fly? Right? Are you afraid of falling? Are you afraid of failing? You could be flying.